How is everybody? Good. That's wonderful, lady in the front. Here's something about me you don't know. I love magic. It is the one gay thing I'm willing to admit about myself. I love magic. And ABBA. Those are two gay things that I'm willing to admit about myself. I love magic and I love David Blaine. And I love David Blaine because I love his technique of street magic. That dude just walks up to strangers with his Kirsten Stewart stroke face and he's like, hey, would you like to see a magic trick? Okay, you're pregnant, right? Do the sonogram. You see that? That's your baby. Now, I have a bag. I'm gonna close the bag. I'm gonna open the bag. You see that? That's your baby. Do the sonogram. See that? Your womb is empty. Now, do you want your baby back? Are you sure? Okay. I'm gonna close the bag. I'm gonna open the bag. The bag is empty. Do the sonogram. You see that? It's the 3 of clubs. David Blaine is the only person in the entire world that can walk up to a widow holding her husband's ashes and go, I never met your husband, but is that him? You brought Tom back! For now. David Blaine is fucking rich. I want to be rich, I really do. I want to be filthy, stinking, fat-ass fucking rich, like Mitt Romney rich. Like, that's what kind of money I want. For several reasons. One, I have a landlord who's got some shit coming to her, and the only way I can really get back at her is by being rich. Because this is what I want to do. I want to buy a bulldozer, and I'm going to move to California. And then, one day, I'm going to drive my bulldozer all the way from California to Pennsylvania, and I'm going to plow her house over. And I'm going to give her the money to build the house back up. And I'm going to drive back to California. And a year later, I'm gonna drive all the way back to Pennsylvania, and I'm gonna plow her fucking house over again. And I'm gonna give her the money to build the house back up. And I'm gonna continue doing this until she kills herself. That's my plan. Oh, God. Like, wouldn't it be awesome just to have like $500 million? Like, how awesome would that be? Just so, another reason, so I can default on more things. That's why I wanna be rich, to default on more things. And I know some of you are like, whoa, what about your credit rating? Credit rating doesn't mean shit when you have $500 million in the bank. It doesn't mean a damn thing at all. I can go to any car dealership and go, I'd like every car in the lot, please. Well, we can't approve you for a loan with your credit rating. No, you can't. You can accept a briefcase full of money, can't you? I'm sure you sure can. I've seen Breaking Bad. I know how the world works. Give me my fucking cars. That's how the world works. Also, here's something you don't know about me. Every year since the time I've turned 18, I've defaulted on a credit card, just for fun. It's a lot of fun. I recommend you all do it. You know why? Because you would think, because here's what I do. I get a credit card from like Chase, and then it's like for $400, and then I jack it up to $1,000 because I buy everybody gas in the lot that day. And then I default on it, and then somebody else, like PNC's like, would you like a credit card? I'm like, sure, you're gonna learn a fucking lesson too. Here we go, let's give me that one too, let it go. Because here's the thing you don't know about credit cards. You would think that after I default on it, that I would have to pay them back everything. Nope. If you ignore the credit card companies long enough, they'll just ask you for like 2% back on whatever the fuck it was you spent. You get rewarded for being a piece of shit. That's how credit cards work. I owe AT&T $5,000 right now, and they're not getting any of it back. Because they call me and they're like, Mr. Hammond, you need to pay your bill. And I'm like, no, I don't. Like, you really do? I go, no, I don't. Because here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna harass me for 6 months saying, please pay the full amount back, which I respect. Then, after that, you're gonna go, okay, we'll take like 50%. And then I'm gonna ignore you for another 6 months, and eventually I'm gonna get you down to 2%. I know your game, I can fucking do it better than you. I've been doing it since I was 18, I'm 28, that's 10 credit cards, bitch. Try me, and I hang up the phone. I'm gonna get AT&T down to 10 cents and pay them back 9. That's how I'm dealing with AT&T. I'm going to mail them an envelope with a nickel and 4 pennies and no postage. That's how I deal with AT&T. I don't pay like any bills either, like at all. Like my wife and I were at the hospital a couple weeks ago because she wouldn't shut her fucking mouth and I had to take her there. Do with that what you will. So we're coming out of the hospital and they ask her for her copay and she gives it to me. I'm like, do we have different insurance? She goes, why? And I go, they never ask me for a copay. And she goes, no, they ask you, you just walk away. I go, really? I never pay my copay because I don't do it. Like, that's why I don't pay it. And I don't pay any of my hospital bills for one simple reason. What are they going to do if I don't pay it? Give me my cancer back? Like, seriously, what are they going to do? Like, hey, you didn't pay your bill. Yeah, well, we'd like to give you your tumor. No, you keep it. Mark it, Zach, look at it every year. Remember, you're not getting your fucking money back for it. I do the same thing with student loans. It's a waste of money to pay them back. Are you shitting me? It's like, here's the thing. If you don't pay your car, they take that away. Only have to learn that twice. If you don't pay your rent, they will kick you out of your apartment. Did that too. Your student loans, on the other hand, it's not like Sally Mae's gonna come to your door and beat you over the head with a fucking roll of quarters and go, do you remember how to conjugate a verb? No? Well, we're done here. And then they fucking, well, it doesn't work that way. This is the life hack that I live my life by. If you don't pay your bills, you'll have more money. You're welcome.